Okay, Unit 7 Waves, Notes 1 Practice Problems. There were only a couple of practice problems here, so this shouldn't take too long. And most of these were multiple choice, and then we have a matching session. Um, Number 1 says, sound waves from a radio generally travel in which medium? This might be a tricky question because you can see here that the word radio might throw you off. Radio waves are indeed electromagnetic waves and don't need a medium, but we're not talking about radio waves. We're talking about sound waves from a radio system. So the sound waves themselves travel through air. So if you answer that one, yes, A, air is the correct answer. Number 2, if a transverse wave is moving from right to left, the individual particles in the medium are moving also right to left to right, up and down, or none of the above. Well, if you remember from the notes that in a transverse waves, the particles are moving perpendicularly to the wave motion. So if the wave is moving right to left, the particles themselves have to be moving up and down. So the answer here is C, up and down. Number 3 says waves are often caused by A, potential energy, B, mechanical energy, C, colliding objects, or D, vibrating objects. This was within the first couple of slides of the presentation, and we learned that waves are caused by vibrating objects. All right. When it comes to speech, for instance, it's the vocal cords vibrating. When it's an instrument, it's the strings vibrating for like a string instrument, or if it's a woodwind, it's going to be the air vibrating within the tube of the woodwind. So vibrating objects are what cause waves. Number 4, in the space provided, write the letter of the term or phrase that best matches each description. Number 1, a wave in which particle motion is perpendicular to the wave motion. So we just talked about this. If it's perpendicular, that is going to be B, a transverse wave. Right. Number 2, a term that refers to the high point of a wave. So that's referring to the highest point of a transverse wave, and that is going to be called the crest. So that's E. Number 3, a disturbance at the boundary between two media. So whenever you see two different media, you should associate that with a very specific type of shape of wave, and that is going to be F, a surface wave. So I'm going to put F there. Number 4, a wave that requires a medium in which to travel through. You should know this as a type of wave. It's either going to be electromagnetic or mechanical. If it requires a medium, it is therefore a mechanical wave. So we're going to put A there. All right. 5, a wave in which particle motion is parallel to wave motion. That is going to be a longitudinal wave. So that's C. And by process of elimination, a wave that consists of oscillating electromagnetic fields radiating outward at the speed of light. That is going to be D, electromagnetic wave.